I came to United States on May 28, 1992 as a 17-year-old boy, and I went back to Poland to graduate from high school, and I came here for good in 94. I started working at ITW pretty much a week later because my mom was here, ITW Chronomatic. And I started there as a machine operator. And at the same time, I was going to National Louis University, small college in Chicago, for business administration. But it was really a lot to work full-time and to go to school full-time. So it was tough. I quit ITW. But I was very young, you know, and I think I made a mistake at the time, but regardless, I wanted to try something else. My mom this was her first and only workplace in the US. And even now, I talk to my mom, she always asks about ITW. When I came here in 2012, it wasn't like it's completely new because I felt like I never left. I literally felt like I never left because these conversations were always present. I started as a machine operator, climbed myself up to where I am right now through lead person, setup person, lead person, supervisor, production manager. Michael Mastiak, plant manager from 2012 to 2024, January 3rd, was my boss, my mentor. His role was tremendous. I was like this unpolished stone, you know. He's a very humble, patient person for especially individuals like myself. I think because I was such a spark plug. Mike would always tell me, because any meeting we would have, I would take notes and I'm jumping into this deep dive right away. Peter, it doesn't have to be done right now. You can put it on a back burner. I'm not saying forget about it, but you can't do all these things in the same time. Another thing that he taught me, Peter, take a walk. And I take a walk. And 5 minutes later, I tackle that problem again, and it's a much better way. Instead of maybe going into confrontation with something. Because again, it's one thing to understand, and I do, but sometimes you know how it is. It's a short spark. So I just walk, and that's it. Humility and collaboration those are the guidelines that I follow not only at my work, but also in everyday life. I have to be able to see individuals who report to me, but also those who I report to. I need to understand and balance it. One of huge OEMs that asked us for parts in mid-year. In this specific case, everything worked against us. It was a huge customer. We got an email that material will be ready for us first week of December. I could have canceled vacations. I could have canceled paid holidays. I could have done things that people would not really appreciate. So my goal was how far I can negotiate. It was a combination of luck and good negotiations to convince that customer to give us, to split it. In other words, we started delivering enough parts for them not to shut down, but it was less than initial quantity, and we caught up in January. It worked out perfectly. But the main thing is you either collaborate, you try always to collaborate. When I look at ITW, I see a huge organization comparing to what it was when I started, you know, and still growing. I'm working with high quality people, and this is really, I'm not going to work just to go to work. I'm going to work with pleasure. I honestly wake up in the morning, I drink my coffee, and I'm thinking, what's gonna happen today? But no matter what happens, we're gonna tackle it. Because I have people I can count on. Whether these are my reports or people I report to, I know that they always gonna support me. You know, that's huge.